Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, continuation of the previous topic, chapter number 12, grade 11. Grade 11, chemistry, and the chapter number 12 is electrochemistry. And from the continuation of previous topic, balancing of chemical equations by oxidation number chain method. Oxidation number chain method. So in the previous lecture, I balanced the two equations from the inside the book. Now here are exercise questions. So there are, I think, 9. In exercise question there are 9. Some which are difficult, which are technical, I am going to solve them. Exercise question number 15. Exercise question number 15. Now I am going to solve number 4. Number 4. These are the very technical one. Zinc plus nitric acid to give zinc nitrate plus nitric oxide and water. So this is the skeleton of the equation. After writing the skeleton of equation, I told you assign the oxidation numbers. Assign the oxidation numbers. Zinc is in the solid state, metal free, so 0 oxidation number. And the zinc oxidation number is 0. Oxygen is a -2 and hydrogen is a +1. So -2 multiplied by 3, -6, so this will be a +5. Again, this is the same nitrate and this is the nitrate, both nitrate same. So this is -2 and this is nitrogen +5. And this 2 whole multiply the oxidation number of zinc. Because when the compound is going to be formed, the positive and negative radicals combine to give a neutral 0. Zinc is a transition rider, but its oxidation number is a constant +2 always. It's a d block element, and its D and S both are complete, so it's given +2. Nitrate NO3 is a compound radical or molecular ion, has a -1. So how we balance both to give a 0? It should be -2 and it should be +2. So when I multiply whole 2, then oxidation number of nitrate whole is a -2. So -2 and +2 cancel. So that's why zinc has a +2 oxidation number here. So in the nitric oxide, oxygen is a -2 and nitrogen is a +2. Oxygen -2 and hydrogen is a +1 there. Now change. You can see zinc is, there is a change in zinc. Oxidation number of zinc is going to be increased. So this is the oxidation. Oxidation of 2 electrons. Oxidation of 2 electrons because oxidation number is going to be increased. And here nitrogen. See nitrogen, +5 changes into 5 changes into positive 2. So this is the reduction. This reduction, how many? Positive 2, positive 3. So difference is only 3 electrons. Positive 5 to positive 2 difference is 3 electrons. This is a reduction of 3 electrons. Then it's better to mention in the half. So oxidation zinc, oxidation number 0, solid, and changes into zinc nitrate. And zinc has a positive 2, and there is oxidation of 2 electrons. Oxidation of 2 electrons. Then nitric acid, positive 5, reduction of 3 electrons, changes into nitric oxide, and this is the reduction. Now, in the previous lecture, I told you these electrons are not equal, not balanced. Then I told you the method for the balancing these electrons is to multiply this equation by 3 and multiply this equation by 2. So, when I multiply this equation by 3 zinc, 3. Now, no need to mention oxidation numbers because we already mentioned. Now, this will be 6 electrons total, and then multiply by this 2, 6 electrons, and then by this one. Now, after that, there is one point. When you start adding, first of all, these oxidation reduction electrons are cancelled. There is one important point you have to mention. You have board in your mind that on the reactant side, nitrogen is plus 5. On product side, nitrogen is also plus 5, not change. In one compound, the oxidation number of the nitrogen is not changed. In the second, in nitric oxide or nitrogen monoxide, the oxidation number of nitrogen is going to be changed. One is not changed and other is changed, same element, same nitrogen. So in this case, when the oxidation number of same element is not changed and changed, then dear students, then write the compound which is present on the reactant side 2 times. 2 times means write this nitric acid, write this nitric acid, then you have to add these 2. These 2 half cell you have to add. It means that there is zinc 3 plus 2 nitric acid. This nitric acid comes from addition, and this nitric is due to the nitrogen not changed and nitrogen is going to be changed 2 times. Then zinc nitrate plus zinc nitrate 3 and plus 2 moles of nitric oxide and there is also water. Like this. Now after writing, I told you, yourself using hit and trial method, you have to balance the rest of the equation. So I am giving you some hint for you. See nitrogen. This 2 is whole, 2 nitrogen. And this 3 is multiplied by whole. 2 3s are 6. Nitrogen atoms are 6 in zinc nitrate. 2 are here 8. That is why 2 nitrogen are here. So I multiply by 6. Now this nitrogen is now 8. Now when I am going to add 3 zinc plus 8 nitric acid, 2 moles of nitric acid are here and 6 are here, so 8 nitric acid, 3 zinc nitrate, 3 zinc nitrate plus 2 moles of nitric oxide. Now students, see hydrogen now. You are seeing there are 8 hydrogen on the reactant side. No hydrogen, 8 means you multiply by 4. Now check first oxygen on both sides. 3 8s are 24. 3 8s are 24 oxygen on the reactant side. This is the 2 multiplied by 3, 6 multiplied by 3, 18. 18 oxygen are here, 2 are here, 20 and 4 are here, 24. Oxygen is balanced on both sides. Hydrogen check, there are 8 hydrogen atoms here and 2 4s are 8. Hydrogen is also balanced. When oxygen and hydrogen balanced means that most of the equation is going to be balanced. So 3 zinc, nitrogen already I told you 8 and nitrogen is also 8. So this equation is balanced. This equation is balanced. We are balancing chemical equation by change oxidation number method. So first of all, write the skeleton of the equation. Write the skeleton of the equation. Assign the oxidation numbers correctly. Because if there is a mistake, then whole equation will be a problem for you. You will lose your time. And after assigning the oxidation numbers, then see where the change takes place, which element oxidation number is going to be changed. Accordingly, you have to see where is the oxidation and where the reduction. Then write the half cell. It's good to write half cell for the more understanding. Maybe in your book oxidation, this half cell reaction is not mentioned, but you have mentioned. After that, see number of oxidation electrons and reduction electrons. Then balance these oxidation reduction electrons. After balancing, the point I tell you, this is in this equation. This is not happening in all. In the previous equation which I told you, not happen. In some cases, this situation happens that the oxidation number of one element is not going to change and also change. Then the situation arises when you are going to add in, write 2 times. Reactant side, compound write 2 times. I write nitric acid 1, then I add these 2, so 2 nitric acid these, 3 is in here accordingly. Then, by using hit and try method, you have to balance rest of the equation. So please write down. Syllabus is reduced, 2 topics only mentioned. It means that it is confirmed the balancing equation may ask in the question paper. So please write down. Then I'm going to solve more 2 equations like similar. Write down very well. Now students, I am going to solve another one which is also somehow difficult for you. Number 6. Equation number 6 I am going to balance now. Number 6 is bromine molecule plus sodium hydroxide to give sodium bromide, sodium bromate and water. This is the skeleton of the equation, chemical equation, which is given in your book. So write as it is from the question paper in your answer copy. Then after writing, then write again. Procedure I am telling you. Then write again this equation and assign the oxidation numbers. Bromine molecule independent, 0 oxidation number. Hydrogen I told you +1. Oxygen is a -2. Sodium alkali matrix. Never change this oxidation number, +1. Alkali matrix +1. 1 electron present in their valence shell. Again students, I am not putting on the bromine. Bromine may be changed. Sodium has a constant +1. Alkali matter. Whole compound should be neutrals, then bromide is -1. Don't put on the bromine here. Sodium again is a +1. No change. Oxygen was to be -2. So -2 multiplied by 3, -6. So it should be +5. Oxygen is a -2 and hydrogen is a +1. So this is the procedure how to assign the oxidation numbers. Oxidation numbers: bromine 0, molecular form; sodium alkali metal, must magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium. These are the alkaline earth metals, also +2. No change. Zinc always +2. This is a non-typical transition elements. When you enter in grade 12, non-typical transition elements, its the oxidation number is constant +2. Okay. Sodium +1, this -2 +1. Sodium is positivity, bromide here -1. Sodium +1 and bromine here +5 because whole compound should be neutral. First assign sodium, constant +1, you know. Oxygen -2, then calculate. -2 multiplied by 3, -6. It should be 0. +1 is already here. Add +5 to make a +6. Hydrogen +1 and oxygen is -2 here. Now change in oxidation number. This one. Bromine 0 changes into minus. Also, students, they are mistaken here. Then they feel problem. Dear students, I am alarming you that balancing chemical equation, if you mistake minor in the beginning, then very difficult for you. You will lose your time, because not more than 3 to 5 minutes to balance it. But when you are starting balancing, if you mistake, maybe you spend 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you lost your time. The question paper has limited time, then your marks will be not good. That is why here syllabus is reduced. So there's more probability, chances of coming these questions, balancing questions, now very high percentage. So that's why be careful. You have to do with the very careful and more practice that during the solving question in the board papers, board examination, you have to not lose your time. Okay. So bromine 0 and negative 1, this is reduction. Decrease in oxidation number. Reduction. Now here the students will mistake. 0 changes into minus 1. This is the reduction of 1 electron. You write 1 electron there. But, okay, no problem, write 1. But in this side you are seeing there are 2 bromine atoms. And this side bromine 1 atom. So there are 2 bromine atoms. We will, again I write the half cell, then I will tell you. So please, here you have to multiply by 2. So total electron reduced 2, because 2 is here. Next 2, maybe in more here, again you have to write also. If there are 1 and 2 are here, again you have to multiply. So you have to balance here. Then you will not see the facing problem when you solve it. Then you will cut, cut and write, the whole time it will be lost. 2 here, so I multiply here 2, balancing here. Next. Again this, see other also, you can check. Sodium plus 1, sodium plus 1, sodium plus 1, oxygen negative 2, oxygen negative 2, oxygen negative 2, hydrogen plus 1, hydrogen, no other change. This same bromine is going to be changed. Same, there is a change in bromine. This same bromine atom's oxidation number is again changed. I will tell you what's the name of this chemical reaction is. There is oxidation. Oxidation because there is the increase in oxidation number. Increase in oxidation number from 0 to positive 5. So 5 electrons are going to be oxidized, but again you are seeing there are 2 bromine and there is a 1. So I told you, you have to multiply by 2. 5 multiply by 2, total 10 electrons. 10 electrons are going to be oxidized. Total 10 electrons are going to be oxidized. 10 electrons are going to be oxidized. So dear students, you have to remember these extra knowledge, extra informations that if any professor, if any teacher is giving, you have to bear in mind when the only one element is going to be oxidized or reduced. These are called self-oxidation reduction reactions. We call them self-oxidation reduction reactions. The technical name is also. These reactions are called disproportionation reactions. When there is a one element oxidizes as well as reduces, these reactions are called disproportionation reactions. Self-oxidation reduction reactions, because this bromine is oxidized as well as reduced. So this is the disproportionation reaction. Okay, remember this. Now I am going to write half cell. In your book it's not mentioned, but write down. So this is the bromine. Now no mistake, I am writing here. Bromine, oxidation first, sodium, bromate, 0 plus 5, and I have written oxidation of 10 electrons. Why I multiply by 2 here? Because to balance the bromine. The aim of multiplying 2 is to balance the bromine, that you will not face problem while you are balancing more. So then the students means 75%, 80% they mistake. You have to balance here now. You will multiply by here also. Because 2 bromine, now 2 bromine, don't see others. Here are 2 bromine atoms and here are now 2 bromine atoms. Bromine is balanced. 1 bromine oxidizes 5 electrons, 2 bromine oxidizes 10 electrons. It's the balance now. This is the aim, that you will not mistake down when you solving more. If you are not balancing here, if you are not putting here, and you are putting 5 here or 10 here, bromine or 2 here, 10 here, so you will miss track. Your procedure will be not good. You will spend more time cutting, writing, not balanced. Then second, same bromine is going to be reduced and changes into sodium bromide. And same case is also here. There is a reduction of 2 electrons. 1 bromine 0 changes into -1. This is the reduction of 1 electron, but here I multiply by 2 because there were 2 bromine atoms. So there are 2, but here is the 1, so balance here, multiply 2 here. Now bromine is balanced. You will not face problem. So here are 10 electrons and here are 2 electrons. Now students, you have to multiply by 5 this to balance that. That is why I am writing again this. Now no need for writing oxidation numbers. Bromine 2 sodium bromate plus 10 electrons, multiply by 5 and 10 electrons multiply by 5, 10 sodium bromate. This is now. Now you have to add 10 electrons reduction, 10 electrons oxidation. Now there, don't confuse here that as previous equation that one is going to be -1 and other is going to be -2. There are no means, don't write again and again, because one element is going to be oxidized and one element is going to be reduced, so we just add them. Then write whole equation. Then write whole complete equation here. So this is the one molecule and there are 5. So total will be 6. 6. 6 Br plus 4 right now. Sodium hydroxide, then sodium bromide 2 plus sodium bromide 10 then last water. This is now after addition whole. Now, dear students, the method you use now is called Hagen trial method. Simple. See here, 2, 6 are 12. Okay, bromine 12. 2 and 10, there are also 12, no problem. But sodium 2, sodium 10, so sodium is 12. So that's why multiply by 12 here. Yes. Sodium is now balanced 12. 12 sodium. Now when you multiply by 12, oxygen becomes 12. Hydrogen becomes 12. And here oxygen, see oxygen there are how many? Oxygen. Sodium 2, bromine there are, yes. 12, there are 12 oxygens. 6. Okay. Hydrogen there are 12. 6. And also 6 and here 10. Like this. Hydrogen, there are 12 hydrogen atoms. So I multiply by 6, 2, 6 are 12. Hydrogen is balanced. Oxygen, you are seeing there are 6. And I multiply by 2, this 2 3s are 6, 2 3s are 6, 6 and 6, 12. Oxygen is balanced. Sodium 10 and 2 sodium are also 12. Bromine 10 and 2 bromine. So it's like this. Heat and trial method. You have to make effort in the last step to balance it. So 2, 6 are 12 bromine. There are 10 and 2, there are 12. Hydrogen 12, there are 2, 6 are 12 and is balanced. Oxygen, there are total 12. 6 oxygens are here. I multiply by 2, 2, 3 are 6. Oxygen is balanced also. Now, is a balance, but there is one thing. In the last, you have to take a simplest ratio. Please take a simplest ratio of this. So divide 2 whole equation. Divide 2 whole equation. So this will be a 3 plus 6 this is a 5. This is a only sodium bromide, and this will be a 3. This is a simplest ratio I have written here. Simplest ratio. Now check it. 2 3s are 6 bromine, and this is a 5, and this is one 6. Sodium are 6, 5, and this one 6. Oxygen are 6, 3 are here, and 3 are 6. Hydrogen are 6, 2, 3 are 6. So the equation is balanced. Equation is balanced. So, dear students, So this is the balanced equation, and you have to very careful while you are balancing the chemical equations. Very important. First write the skeleton of the chemical equation. Assign the oxidation numbers. After assigning the oxidation number, then see where the change expressed. In this particular equation, bromine is going to be oxidized as well as reduced, this proportion reaction. Then also be careful how many atoms will be changed. I multiply by 2 here, I multiply by 2 here. Then write half cell reaction possible. Then balance the electrons, add them. Rest of the equation you have to balance by hit and try method. It will take 2 or like 1 minute like this one, but you have to use the technique, then you can balance it. So dear students, this is the method how to balance the chemical equations by change in oxidation number method. Balance redox equation by change in oxidation number method. So practice very well, do at home. There are other also equations you have to balance like this one. So here if you say I am going to balance the equation number 5, okay, I will see. So I am going to balance the equation number 5. Copper plus sulfuric acid to give copper sulfate plus sulfur dioxide and plus water. This is the skeleton of the equation. Atomic state 0, oxygen minus 2, hydrogen plus 1, minus 2 multiplied by 4 minus 8, plus 1 multiplied plus 8, 2 plus 6. Oxygen is minus 2 multiplied by 4 minus 8. There will be a plus 2 and there is a positive 6. Oxygen minus 2 minus 4 plus 4. Minus 2 and plus 1. These are the oxidation numbers. Then you have to see the change. Copper 0 plus 2, oxidation of 2 electrons, and sulfur now same situation arises. On the return side, this sulfur is plus 6 and this sulfur is plus 6, not change, but sulfur is going to be changed. So you have to apply the previous rule. So plus 6 turned into plus 4, so this is a reduction of 2 electrons. So now I write the half cell, copper sulfate, oxidation of 2 electrons, and second, sulfuric acid changes into sulfur dioxide gas. Total difference is 2 electrons. So reduction of 2 electrons. Electrons are balanced. Electrons are equal. You have to add, but the problem is here. I told you sulfur on the reactant side is 6, product side 1 6 and 1 4 is going to be changed or not going to change. Write 2 times sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid write 2 times. Then electrons are going to be cancelled out. Write again sulfuric acid. This is for this is going to be not changed. So then copper sulfate, sulfur dioxide and water. Now after that, by using hit and trial method, you have to balance. So copper, sulfuric acid 2 moles, copper sulfate, sulfur dioxide and water. So sulfur, the copper is 1, okay. Hydrogen there are 4. Multiply by 2 makes 4. Sulfur there are 2. This is sulfur, this is sulfur 2. Oxygen 2 4s are 8 and 4 are here, 2 are here, 6 plus 2 8. This equation is balanced. This equation is balanced. Copper 2 4, hydrogen 4, oxygen 2 plus 2 4 plus 4 8, 2 4 is balanced. So students try to solve these equations, rest of equation, make a copy, and then we'll start new topic in the next lecture according to the reduced syllabus. Balancing will be done. Then electrode potential and electrochemical series in the next lecture, inshallah. So we will start this new topic. You have to concentrate it well and solve these equations well, and you have to revise all the syllabus according to the revised syllabus from the Federal Board. Thank you very much.